Welcome to day 5 of Find My Abs Challenge. Today we're going to be talking about the rectus abdominal muscles, or our six-pack abs. So these are the most superficial. These are the ones that you see that actually create our six-pack. What we're going to do today is we're going to also implement some binding. So what we're going to do is grab a long sleeve shirt, a hoodie, a sweater, and we're going to use this to wrap around our rib cage, wrap around the lower part of our rib cage, almost like a corset, to help us really engage those abs. This is really beneficial for anyone that also still has some separation of the abdominal wall. So go ahead, lay that down flat. What we're gonna do though is making sure these arms are gonna wrap around the bottom part of our rib cage. So we're gonna go ahead and lie down, adjust as I need to. We're gonna set this up first. There's 3 exercises we're gonna review today. So right here, you can see it's gonna wrap right around the bottom of my rib cage. You can loop them like so, or you can tie it together like this, okay? But give yourself enough room to really pull and bring everything together. Now, 3 exercises. We're gonna do heel taps, so it's gonna be a modification to this one as well, dead bugs with a modification, and then bird dogs. First one, heel taps. So first option is gonna be more of a march. We're gonna pull those hip bones up towards the rib cage, smush that back down. Here, we're going to inhale up, keep that nice and tight. Exhale, keep that tension, drop down. Inhale, you can let it release a little bit. Exhale, exhale as we drop down. Inhale up. Tighten, 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 tighten. Inhale, you can let it expand a little bit. Exhale down. Now, continue those, but if you want a little more challenge, you're gonna pull those knees up at a 90-degree angle. You can lift those hips up a little bit higher to smush that back down, and then you're going to drop that heel all the way down. Exhale, inhale back up, exhale, tighten, 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 inhale back up. Now, if you're finding on this one, the back arches at all, we wanna come right back down to those marches, okay? 8 to 10 on each side. Then we're gonna go into, our second exercise. So dead bugs here. Again, smush that back down. We're gonna pull both knees off the ground, or both feet off the ground, knees up towards the chest. Smush that back. We're gonna create tension between our knees and the palms of our hands. So pushing with our hands, pushing with our knees, we are creating that tension. Now, first option is the modified option. You're gonna keep that knee bent, exhale down, inhale back to center, exhale down, keeping that knee bent. All right, if this is challenging enough, if you're feeling those abs light up, awesome. The next option though, is as you extend out, exhale, you're gonna extend that knee fully, straight leg. Again, 8 to 10 on each side here. There should be some shaking, there should be some burning. You are going at the rate of your breath. Big exhale, inhale together. All right, again, modified version is gonna be knee bent, keeping that tension though. All right, every time you return back to the starting position, you're pushing those knees, pushing those hands. The more tension we create, the more you're gonna feel that fire in the core. Third exercise, you're gonna still keep this shirt around the waist. Again, it's kind of creating that little corset, little bites, giving us some biofeedback to those muscles. We're gonna come onto all fours. We're going to tuck that pelvis, create that tension in the core, ribs to pelvis. Here, we're going to extend out, exhale, driving that heel. Think about driving that heel back, like you're pushing a wall back behind you. Create that tension. Hip bones are facing towards the floor, chest is facing towards the floor parallel. And then switch, exhale. Inhale back to center, exhale. Again, 8 to 10 on each side. Notice I'm not kicking my back leg up. I'm keeping it nice and stable, not arching that back. Everything is in neutral spine, but that booty muscle should definitely be feeling it. It should be active. That's gonna help us keep those hips parallel to the ground. Exhale. Inhale down, exhale. Trying to stay as steady as possible, not letting ourselves rotate up and down, side to side. All right, once we finish 8 to 10 of those, we are coming back on to the back. We're doing 3 rounds of this. So creating that tension in the core, whether you're doing the modified version here with the knees bent, or the progression, knees are up, exhaling down. Both of these options, you are going to be inhaling up, exhaling down. As you inhale up, we're going to think about expanding those ribs, letting the shirt or the sweater kind of release for a moment. And then as you drop it down, you're tightening it, you're squeezing it. 8 to 10 on each side. Please go at your own speed here. If I'm jumping ahead, it is only because of timing. So after you do 8 to 10 of those heel taps, we're coming back to dead bugs. We're gonna pull those hip bones up, create that tension between both palms. This right here is just nice and tied tight against your rib cage. All right, from here, 2 options. Drop the heel with the knee bent, or extend that leg and arm fully, keeping that tension. You should not feel that back lift at all. If you do, we're coming right back to that bent knee. Okay, 8 to 10 on each side, going at the rate of your breath. Big exhale out, inhale back to center. Every time you return back to center, you are smushing that hand and knee together. The more tension there, the more you're gonna feel that burn. All the way over onto all fours. Pull those hip bones up to the rib cage. Extend out, really focusing on staying centered, letting that chest, those hip bones stay parallel to the ground. We are actively engaging that glute muscle as we kick back, and we're finding those abs in this lengthened position, okay? It's almost like a modified plank here. Once you can master the ab control in bird dog, that is when you are actually ready to bring yourself down into a full plank or an elbow plank, okay? 8 to 10 here, and then on your own, you're gonna do 1 more round, so 3 rounds total. If after 2, you are absolutely feeling it, let's build up to 3, so you're gonna have these videos to look at in the future as well. If 2 is feeling like enough today, pause there, build your way up to 3. So once again, thanks for joining. Tomorrow we are going to be bringing all 5 days in, and we're going to continue to build that strength. I'll see you soon.